Wow, I'm so sorry I was almost late today. I had to decide what to have for breakfast, and then I had to decide what to wear, which is a whole other story in and of itself.
That's okay. I know making decisions can be extremely tough sometimes and stressful. Hi, how are you guys today? I hope making your decisions was easier for you than her this morning.
Me as well. Wow, so many decisions, decisions, decisions. We make so many choices on a daily basis that there can almost be too many to count. These decisions can be pretty easy or difficult depending on the situation.
Making these decisions can be extremely overwhelming and take over your entire day or even week.
Hi, my name is Savannah,
And my name is Maureen.
and we are the founders and co-creators of our company, Decision Vision. Decision Vision's goal is to enable confident decision making as well as aiding goal creating. We are a startup company looking to achieve just this by allowing users to follow a simple step-by-step decision-making process as well as goal setter and creator.
I myself, at the young spry age of 16, have struggled with making all sorts of decisions, whether they are small, like should I do my homework, or big, like what college I might to attend. They can cause me lots of anxiety. This is the first problem we are addressing. I have heard so many say that they give up just because it is too hard to decide. I've even done this myself. No matter what age, choosing can be a stressful time, and we can get overwhelmed by making even the smallest of decisions.
Now, we've heard about the anxieties of decision making, but what about goal creating? Goals are great things and can lead us to great places in life. But how we approach and complete these goals can determine our success and failure. Personally, I struggle with a very messy room. One of my goals for 2021 is thinking tidy it up a bit. Not even a few months in, and I already find myself struggling to complete this goal. While your room may not be as messy as mine, I'm sure you can relate to a problem similar as this one.
Now, back to decision making. We know about the anxieties that can come from making decisions, but what about the bad habits that can also affect how you make them? When I was little, I had a terrible tendency to suck my thumb. This went on to my later life and caused me lots of tooth problems. Bad habits, just like this, can create a domino effect that can be really hard to stop later.
Now that we've heard about our many bad problems, it's time to figure out how we are going to bring our users some solutions. In order for our app to be a great success and resource, we have to appeal to the correct location. We've decided to not go too far abroad and focus our attention on the United States and Canada as our main geographics.
Next, in terms of ages, we'll be targeting ages 18 through 47, or teens and young adults. We are targeting them as they have trouble sorting out relationship and financial issues, as well as they're starting and continuing life without the support of others, and that can be very challenging.
Middle-aged to senior age people will be our second customer segment. We chose this age group because this is when people tend to move into more of an individualistic lifestyle, as also maybe having a change in living conditions, which can be very stressful, leading to this being our second customer segment.
Now, Savannah, we know who and where we're aiming towards, but how about we offer up some solutions? We've kept them at the edge of their seats for long enough.
Alrighty then. Decision Vision has decided upon three main components in which we'll bring our users some solutions. Our decision maker, our decision goal setter, as well as our decision goal tracker. Starting off with our decision maker, the app will have the user put in the two ideas they're deciding between. It will then have them list the pros and cons of each and rate each of those on a scale of importance 1 through 5. After averaging out the scores, it will bring the user their solution. There is another element to this where it brings up a list of questions and asks the user to refer to a family member or a friend. This is where our premium service feature comes in, which we'll talk about a little bit more later.
Next, the decision goal setter. This lays out a strategic plan for making decision goals that is suitable for the user. The user can then select one of two types of goals. One could be a goal that starts and stops, like saving up for a big financial purchase, like a car or a computer, and the other can be an ongoing goal, like tracking how much you exercise in a week. And then we have our decision tracker. This tracks goal progress through a personalized calendar, which helps to move and motivate a person moving along in their goal. To help with bad habits, it also helps in making a user muscle memory.
Now, we've got some pretty great solutions up our sleeves, but Maureen, what makes us unique and how we're going to stand out?
Well, Decision Vision is truly an amazing and unique app. It takes the hassle of making decisions and goal creating and turns it into an easy step-by-step process. The user can even return to old decisions or goals to refer to them or change their mind.
Not only this, but Decision Vision is extremely convenient. Because it's a mobile app, whenever and wherever the user has their phone on them, they can use this app, making it accessible at all times. Also, we will be utilizing algorithms created by psychologists with the help of psychologist input. This will once again make us unique like no other app out there.
Now that we know a few ways we are different from other competitors, it is time to move on to our channels.
Decision Vision has decided upon two main channels in which we will reach our target market.
Our first channel is social media. We will be utilizing Instagram posts, Facebook ads, as well as banners as a way of advertising here. We know that so many people use social media and that it will be an effective way to spread the word. We will also be paying for higher placement in Google search results for key terms that relate to our app.
Word of mouth will be our second channel. We hope that through excellent user experience, users want to share the news of this app to their family members and friends, making word of mouth our second channel. Now that we've seen how great and effective our channels are, it's time to see how great and effective our revenue streams are as well.
To get money coming into Decision Vision, we will be utilizing in-app advertising as well as have a premium service available through our app. For the in-app advertising, we will be selling ads, placements, and banners to related businesses. Linking to other companies this way could lead us to some third-party revenue sources. We are then assuming that we will have about $2 per click due to our ability to link highly qualified users to advertisers.
Like we stated earlier, we will be having a premium service feature. This feature will include online phone contact with a licensed psychologist therapist. This therapist can help each of the users run through their own solutions and even the questions from Solution 1. This will cost $4.99 a month with cancellation available any time. And we expect that this will be a total of 75% of our entire revenue.
Talking about more money, we will have a lot of costs consisting of both the startup and the creation of our app. Our app will cost about $400,000 to start up. We are assuming that advertising will be minimal in year 1 and mostly consist of ad placement, but by year 3, this will rise to $300,000. Now, to get our app out there, we will be paying a yearly fee to the Apple App Store. This will cost us about $99 per year, plus approximately 10% of our revenue. We will also be paying an initial fee to the Google Play Store, which will be about $25. In addition, we want to use a cloud service provider to host our app, and this will cost about $20,000 in year 1.
Decision Vision will be hiring a total of 5 employees, a mobile developer, a backend developer, a designer, as well as a marketing lead, and 2 marketing interns. Maureen or I will take the position of the marketing lead in the first years of business, and as for the marketing interns, we will utilize our partnership with the U of M Graduate School of Psychology.
Now, based on this, we only expect to have 38% gross margin in year 1, but by year 3, this will rise to over 80%. As you can see, a lot of our costs consist of both the startup and human resources, but we have a pretty good idea of how to handle that so it doesn't become overwhelming.
Our customers are going to be a huge part of our success. Like we stated earlier, we are focusing our attention on the United States and Canada as our main geographics. This constitutes a total of 250 million people. We are hoping to reach about 10% of this audience via marketing, with hopes of a 1% adoption rate. We will be tracking the numbers of views and downloads over the next few years to look forward to see how we can make these numbers increase.
Now, ad clicks are also a big part of our revenue, so we want to be able to track them. We'll be tracking the number and demographics of these clicks through our third-party ads. This way, we'll be able to justify our premium pricing.
While our ad clicks are extremely important, our premium service customers are even more important. Because of this, we'll be tracking the amount of new subscribers as well as their retention rate, so we can once again look forward to see how we can increase these numbers over the next few years.
Now, Decision Vision has many strengths over other competitors. It provides features like no other in its industry. We also want to have a very user-friendly app. We plan an intuitive, easy-to-use app that the user should have no problem navigating through.
Not only this, but we will also be providing the industry's best psychological algorithms. Having a psychologist aid in the creation of the app can not only help the app to run smoothly, but also to help to ensure authenticity. Also, Decision Vision is a free and basic application. But although it is free, there are still many features available, whether or not users choose the premium service option.
Our premium service provides extra sophisticated features. With these features, like the contact with the licensed psychologist, the user can feel like the app is more personalized and therefore want to pay for these premium services. With our app, we have created a way in which the user can relieve their stress, become more organized, and make good habits in their decisions.
As we move into our closing thoughts, we understand that that is a lot of information we just threw away. But look at me now. I'm stress-free and ready to decide what to wear to my next meeting so I will not be late.
That's great, but now we need help from others in order to make other people feel that way as well. So, we are asking for an initial investment of $750,000, for which we will grant the investors 25% corporate equity.
A large portion of these costs will be put into our expenses for year one and even for the initial investments, and because of this, we'll be asking for a second round of investments of $500,000, either coming from the first party or even a second or third party.
Remaining equity will be shared among the founders and given to employees as benefits. At this rate, we expect to be an attractive acquisition target by year 3, and our company value to be $20 to $30 million based on our revenue growth and profitability. With that, the investors can expect to receive a return of 600%, or $5 to $7 million. Now, we know that you probably have lots of questions, so here's our business card. Feel free to call or email us anytime with any questions, and we'll be happy to answer them.
Decision Vision has a lot of potential and could go very far with your help. With our great company values and aspects, we could be very much worth your investment. Now it is your time to decide. Thank you.
Thank you.